Madam Secretary, as you talk about supply and demand, and as that was part of the issue for this spike in gasoline prices and energy prices, COVID is here. COVID is part of the blame, and you just kind of talked about that pre-pandemic versus what's happening pandemic. COVID is expected to stay. How do you marry the distance between what's happening now with U.S. production, COVID, and trying to keep prices down as prices are going up?
Yeah, April, it's a great question. This is why what today's action was so important. We recognize, obviously, that there will continue to be spikes. However, this administration has been very aggressive, obviously, about getting people vaccinated, and that's the ultimate answer. But as we know, and as the Energy Information Agency has projected, the price of gasoline will come down, what they project to be below $3 a gallon in 2022, early 2022, and continue to ratchet down bit by bit. What we want to do with today's action is to bridge the gap between the high prices today, try to reduce it as much as we can within our power by increasing the supply that we have access to, as we move through and the market then corrects itself and hopefully increases supply from the private sector.
And a follow-up. You said your effort is primarily targeting working and low-income families. What do you say to those families who are feeling the pinch right now at the pump? Prices are very high.
Yeah, no doubt. This is why the president has been really thoughtful about this. I mean, this is, we've looked at every angle of what the tools are to him. He feels so strongly that all Americans are feeling the pinch as a result of gasoline at the pumps, and short term, we have to do everything in our power, and that's why we have the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. But he also feels very strongly that long term, the strategy really is to go clean. I mean, right now, the price, for example, of solar and wind is cheaper than in most places in the country because it's free fuel than more traditional sources of energy. So he wants to bridge that time and double down on investing in clean while creating jobs, but do what we can within our power to lower the cost today.
Thank you.